What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about 22 things that should definitely be added to Rocket League. So most of these things are from Reddit or Twitter, and they're ideas that people within the community have thought of and ones that I strongly agree with. A few of these ideas I've thought of myself, but I'm sure a lot of other people have thought of the same things. So I'm just making this video to get all these great ideas and to put them in one spot. And who knows, maybe someone from Psyonix will watch this video and like 2 years from now, depending on when you're watching this, these could literally all be in the game. After watching the video, make sure to let me know if I missed any good ideas and let me know if you have your own idea below. So the first thing on this list is having more quick chats. So I think about 1 or 2 years ago, they did actually add some more quick chats, which are the ones that are currently in the game, and they added the post-match quick chats. I don't know if you're newer to the game, those used to not be there. They used to only have 16 quick chats. Don't quote me on that though, I think it's about 16, but now I just counted and they actually have 43 quick chats. You can still only have 16 of those quick chats binded to your controller, but at least you have the ability to customize them how you want them. And I think it would be cool if Psyonix added even more of them. Maybe they could rotate some of the old ones out and add new ones in, or just add new ones in, I don't know. You know, maybe adding some funny ones like the word oof or LOL, anything like that. Or maybe even have like emojis or something, I don't know. Just anything really to make the game feel more fresh. And with the recent addition of the Rocket Pass, it'd be pretty cool if they added quick chats that can be unlocked through the Rocket Pass. I feel like that would be a pretty good idea. And while we're still on the topic of quick chats, we can talk about pre-game quick chats maybe. You know, after the game you can say stuff like GG, well played, rematch, you know, stuff like that. Well, before the game you can't say anything, so I think it'd be cool to add some quick chats like good luck, have fun, good luck, have fun, or things like let's go or we got this, you know, stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. And another thing I actually just thought of is when you're during the game and you're at a kickoff situation, you can put like left or right, indicating like where you're trying to force the ball to go or which way you're trying to go or something. Because I know a lot of high level players and pro players and stuff are forcing the ball certain ways on kickoff to get their team a tactical advantage and stuff. So yeah, that's about it for quick chats, and I feel like that last one can legitimately be really useful, especially in high level solo queue. So number 2 is to add a favorite button after you complete a training pack. I assume this would be pretty easy to add to the game. So as of now, you can only favorite a training pack before you even play it, which is kind of counterintuitive. It doesn't really make any sense that way. So as of now, after you complete a training pack, there's no button to favorite it. So if you really like it, there's no way to add it to your favorites. Or I mean, after you complete it, you could go back into the custom training menu and hope that you find the pack that you just played and favorite it from there. But I mean, if you got the training pack from a training pack code, and you'd have to retype the code and everything, and it's just so much easier, and it would make so much more sense to favorite a training pack after you complete it, or at least have the option to do so. Number 3 is about season rewards. So if you've played Rocket League for more than a few months, you know that it has different seasons every few months. So a week or two before the season ends, they announced that the season is obviously going to end in a week or two, but they also announced what the season rewards are going to be. And you know, everyone gets really hype about it and it's really cool. Or everyone just hates the rewards. Either way, my point is that you're figuring out what the rewards are going to be at the end of each season. And it would be awesome if you can unlock those season rewards immediately after you achieve them during the season. So with the way the reward system works, once you win 10 games at, for instance, gold rank, you guarantee yourself gold rewards for the end of the season. So and then you unlock the reward, but you just have to wait 3 months to figure out what you actually unlocked. So it would be really cool, and I feel like it would make a lot more sense if you unlock the reward immediately after you achieve that certain reward level rank. I feel like it would give the player a better sense of personal accomplishment. And I actually found an article from over a year ago in between season 4 and 5. And it says for season 5, rewards will still be awarded at the end of the season. And I quote, "In future seasons, we hope to have them awarded immediately upon unlocking a reward level," which is exactly what I've been explaining. And now it's been over a year and we're currently in season 9 and we still don't have that feature. So I don't know, maybe they forgot about it or something. So Psyonix, if you're watching, just unforget that and know that we really want rewards during the season. Number 4. Number 4 is about the tournament mode in Rocket League. The tournament mode is pretty good. Not a lot of people play it, but the idea of having tournaments in Rocket League is a good idea. And I'm a big fan of the idea of having tournaments in game. But there are a few flaws, and I like to point out one major flaw. So as of now, when you win a tournament, you get this thing. You get a golden spinning trophy. And this spinning trophy has absolutely no value. So my suggestion is to give someone an actual reward for winning a tournament. And that can literally be anything, whether it's some type of item, a decryptor, an XP bonus, a crate, 2 crates, a key, anything. So as of right now, the tournament mode is pretty much dead and no one plays it. And I can guarantee you way more people will play it if they have something that will actually benefit them. Something that people will look forward to if they win the tournament. Number 5 is about the replay system they have in Rocket League. There's nothing really wrong with it, but there are a few things they could add that would make it way better. So the first one is to have an auto replay saving system, so it saves your last 5 to 10 games. And I feel like that'd be really beneficial because a lot of people forget to save their replays. So when you scored a really good goal and you don't have the replay for it because you forgot to save it, there's no way to go back and try to find the replay. So once you forget about it, you're just done. And if they had a system like this where it would automatically back up your last 5 to 10 replays, then you could go to the replay menu and maybe there could be a recent games tab and you could download the replay to your game from there. I feel like that would help a lot of people out like me who forget to save their replays after scoring a really good goal. Number 6 is also an addition that can make the replay menu way better. And what I'm talking about is a search bar at the top of your replay menu so you can search for a keyword. So as of now, if you saved a replay for a really good redirect but you know it was a really long time ago, you have to manually go through all the list of your replays. But if they had some sort of system where you could search through your replays by searching the word redirect, then it would be so much easier to find and it would save people a lot of time. And while we're still on the topic of search bars, there should be a search bar in custom training, which is number 7. When custom training first came out, I was pretty sure this is the type of system they would put into the game. But they never actually did this and it kind of surprises me a little bit. So whenever you make a training pack, you can put keywords in it, like if it's a goalie training pack, you can put the word goalie in the title and you can even put a goalie tag in it. But once you upload it, no one can really find it. The only way to allow other players to play your training pack is sharing the code on an external website, like Twitter, YouTube, or Reddit, and then from there people can copy and paste the code into the game to play the training pack. And as of now, the only way that other people can see your training pack in Rocket League without getting a code for it is if someone from Psyonix sees your code on the internet and they put it in the game. And they put it in the featured section, which they update every 30 days, or they put it in the browse section. So it would be so much more useful if you could upload your training pack and then it would be public. And from there people could search for it and they would see different training packs that people have uploaded and they can download it and maybe even rate it so the better training packs show up higher in the search results. It doesn't have to be exactly like that, but any way that they can make it where you can upload and find other people's training packs would be really cool. Number 8, have this thing as a loading icon. I don't even really have to explain that one that much, it's just a really good idea. Like, if they could actually add that to the game, my life would be complete. Number 9 has to do a little bit with the new extra modes they add to ranked, like Hoops, Drop Shot, Snow Day, and Rumble. So I know those have been in the game, but they just recently added it to ranked, but you can't search for it while you're searching for normal ranked. So you can't search for 2v2 and hoops at the same time. And I get that you can't search ranked and unranked at the same time, but the sports modes are now in ranked, so I feel like you should be able to search both of those at the same time. It's just a little bit annoying how you can't search for both at the same time, but hopefully they add it soon in the future. So let's get into the next one. Number 10 also has to do with the extra game modes. So as I already said, the extra game modes like hoops, snow day, and drop shot are now in ranked, but they're not in free play, so you can't practice on a hoops or drop shot or snow day type of map in free play. The only way to do it is to create an exhibition match or a private match and just treat it as free play. But I feel like it would be much better to add the hoops, drop shot, and snow day maps in free play now that they're in ranked, so it can be easy for people to practice on these maps. Number 11 and the next few are about some features that should be in the custom training mode. And I wanted to give a shout out to the Reddit user Dark Penguins for having really good visuals for a lot of these ideas. So number 11 is the ability to add a boost amount to custom training, or at least being able to toggle off unlimited boost. As of now, you can only use unlimited boost on custom training, and I feel like it'd be way better if the creator of the training pack could set it to normal boost instead of unlimited boost, or they could set a boost amount to a certain number, like you only have 64 boosts to complete a shot. I feel like that'd be a pretty easy addition to add to the game, and it would make custom training a lot more realistic. Number 12 is to add a ghost card to custom training. Basically, the creator of the training pack could set ghost cards for each one of his shots to allow the player to know how to do the certain shots. This would be really helpful, especially for the shots that aren't obvious what you're supposed to do. Number 13 would be to add blocking figures like the wall mannequins they have in soccer training. This would force the player to shoot or flick the ball over or around the wall, and it would really help with accuracy and precision. Which kind of leads to my next point, which is number 13, and it is to add dummy cars or bots to custom training to defend the shots. Basically, you could have an actual bot that tries to defend your shot, or you could have a dummy car that you make that can drive in a certain path or jump somewhere to try to save your shot. And number 14 14 is to have a speed indicator that requires a certain amount of speed to successfully score the goal. So in this example, the ball would have to be going at least 65 kilometers per hour to get the goal to count. And this is another specification that would obviously help players learn how to generate a lot of power on their shot. Number 15 is to allow a randomized option so you get shots in a random order, and to also have a skip option so you can skip shots that you don't like. Currently we don't have that in the game yet, so if you wanted to do shot 30 on a training pack, you'd have to do all the shots before that, which would take a lot of time, and most people use custom training casually just in between matches. So normally you're going to find a match before you even get to shot 10, so you're doing the same 10 shots over and over again. But with a system where you could randomize or skip certain shots, you would get a wider variety of shots. Number 16 is kind of a broad concept, and I know a lot of people want this, and it's being able to party up with someone while training, so you can train with multiple people at once. I know if you're doing split screen with someone, you can have 2 people in free play, but it would be cool if you could do free play with the person you're partying up with, or even do custom training like passing with the person you're partying up with. I feel like that'd be a really cool concept. Or maybe even having your friend play goalie. I don't really know how that would work, but it would be really cool just to be able to play custom training maps with your friends. Number 17 isn't exactly something that could be added to the game, but it's something that could be added to Twitch for the esports scene. And it's basically an overlay that shows the statistics and boost amounts for each team. And I don't watch any other esports, but apparently in CSGO they have something like this where you can see the HP of each player. So if they had something like that in Rocket League where you could see each player's statistics and boost amounts, I feel like that would be really engaging for the viewer. So the next one would be number 18, but I'm not going to officially add it because it's a pretty controversial topic, and it's being able to see your teammates' boost amounts in game. So it would be good in solo queue to see how much boost your teammates have to know what they can do and stuff. But then again, especially at the higher levels, it's a legitimate skill to know how much boost your teammates have. So what I'm doing for this one is I'm having a poll. So if you click the top right of your screen right now, you can vote on whether being able to see your teammates' boost in game is a good idea or a bad idea. So for those of you who are still watching, I'm letting you guys decide whether you think this one should be in Rocket League or not. So the actual number 18 is having items in game that can help support the organizations that have professional Rocket League teams. So if you're in Rocket League esports at all, maybe you could have a banner or a flag or a decal that can help show support for your favorite professional Rocket League team. So while I was making this video, I saw the Rocket League caster JamesBot put something on Twitter. So it's basically about how the player base could pay a small amount of money to support their favorite Rocket League team, and the items they would be getting get better each season, and the money that they pay for those items go to Psionics, the organization, and the players that play for the professional team. And this would really help everyone out. So if you want to pause it and read the details of it, you can do so now. So yeah, he definitely put a lot of effort into this, and it was really well put together. So let's get into the next one. Number 19 is a really good idea for a goal explosion. So normally when you score a goal, the goal explosion happens, and if you're near the goal, you get pushed outwards. But the idea I think is really good, and I've seen a lot of people talk about this, is a goal explosion like a black hole that sucks you into the goal. I feel like that would be a really fun idea to add something new like that to the game, and maybe they could put it in a crate or something and people could unlock it. Number 20 is another goal explosion idea, and I feel like this one would be legendary if they could add it into the game. They should make one where when you score a goal, there is actually no goal explosion. They should make one where there's like a transparent puff that you can barely even see, and there's no sound effect, and your car doesn't get moved anywhere after you score. And I know it sounds kind of weird, but I think it would be a really good idea because a lot of people like to keep their items and cars really minimal, just like a normal Octane and Cristiano wheels. So I think it would be awesome if they could add a really minimal goal explosion like this. Number 21 is about new rewards for players really highly ranked. And I feel like I might have a little bit of bias here since I am Grand Champion, but the suggestion is to add a prize for the number 1 ranked player and the top 100 players at the end of the season. Maybe something like $500 cash for the number 1 ranked player, and for the other top 100 players, they could get a really exclusive in-game item or title. Because right now, most high-ranked Grand Champions get Grand Champion rewards within the first week or month of the new season, and then from there, there's nothing really left to earn, and no one really has any incentive to play ranked anymore, and it all gets pretty stale. And I feel like it would be a good idea to keep your top players motivated to play the game, and they could grind for those top 100 rewards. Number 22, which is the last idea of the day, is from professional player Tylacto, and it's about changing the current loading screen. So right now the loading screen consists of a car that nobody uses just hitting the ball. So the idea he had is to add really iconic plays from Rocket League esports, like the Squishy Muffin ceiling shot or Justin's 0-second goal, and they could add artwork or cartoons or really cool screenshots of those plays to the loading screen, and it would kind of leave a legacy, and it would help promote Rocket League esports at the same time. So those are 22 ideas that should be added to Rocket League. So that's the end of the video. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and comment any ideas you think I missed, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.